Where we last left off. Oh, sorry, forgot the entire start of it. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of our Time Loop Pathfinder game. I think I did that part in my head and just picked up where. Uh. Anyways. Uh. Where I last left off, our group had finished clearing out some Cyclopses in the ruins of their home and the temple to Rovgog, and explored it significantly, and due to some and after some investigation, discovered that it's either discovered or recalled, whichever you want to call it, that his temples are made in the places where the chains binding that deity intersect the material plane. So that in hopes when their temples ultimately serve their purpose, the chains are destroyed and the deity of destruction is released. After which, they came up to have a talk with Jund. But I don't remember if you got everything out of it that you wanted to or not, but you at least covered some of the more immediate ramifications of there are now only 2 Cyclops left down here. And the temple being more or less unoccupied at this point. And I think that covers the broad strokes. Anyone else have anything they'd like to add?
I was gonna try to say something witty, but I got nothing.
What do you want? Plan. Are we going to come back here at the end of the week to see if this is the place where it all kicks off?
I think it'd be a good idea.
Alright. So, I suppose, we got time left on the spell that lets us communicate?
Yes, I'm going to treat it as if you just cast it, because I don't have the slightest clue how much is left.
Okay.
Nice.
John. Our intention is to return here at the end of the week because we have concerns that it is someone from our world that caused this, so we want to verify that they do it here.
Well, I certainly won't stop you, though I'm not sure we will still be here when you come back.
Interesting. If the others were alive, the other 2, would they have left with them as well? Or is this purely
You
because...
misunderstand. We wouldn't be leaving. The only controlling influences in that child's life are gone. He believes in destruction. He will find ways to carry it out, and that is a self-perpetuating cycle. While I am strong, I am not stronger than the city you have mentioned sits atop us.
This
We will either be
doesn't...
trapped or eliminated.
Just doesn't seem a great god to be following. Like, I know you've chosen not to, Jund. The others. Right. Is there anything you'd like from us? Any aid in exchange for all you've given to help us?
Uh,
The trust that we owe you.
he just seems kind of lost. I don't see much point to it. Perhaps, just a favor to be called in should later come.
Going to look around at the others.
If you do wish for there to still be, occupants down here, if you could get them to either just close off however it is you got here, that might work. Or go the other way of making this seem like a problem big enough that they decide to, build up forces and make plans for a length of time that will be all too long. Though that would have issues should you actually succeed.
I mean, we might be able to convince them to close the mine. I don't know. There's a lot of money in the adamantine that's down here, and men are greedy.
I also don't think you have quite enough influence for that.
He trailed off, and he's just sort of like staring into the middle distance after saying what he said.
Unless you... Oh. Yes, men are greedy.
Sorry, I was thinking about the adamantine.
Couldn't have guessed.
Right, so, no, I don't think that if we had tried to convince them to close their own mine, they would listen to us.
Yes, I don't know if they'd close the entire thing, but perhaps just whatever fork it is that you followed to get here.
I could try it. I like keeping the option open to get you out of here. I'd like to believe in the world's ability to accept, well, everyone.
Was that an in-character chuckle?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I said ability, not necessarily willingness.
I suppose that's true. There's certainly ability, but it's a smaller needle to thread than you might imagine.
Well, we'll see what levers we can pull, but I don't want to understate the trust that you placed in us and how much this might help us to finally move past the end of the week.
I wish you the best of luck, and while I acknowledge your words, know this. It takes very little trust when you don't believe there's much left.
Well, the alternative was you could have crushed all of us, so thank you for not doing that.
Given you said you dealt with the priest, I doubt that, but...
We'll do what we can. We'd like to get past the end of the week. Wouldn't we, fellows?
Yeah, dying kind of sucks.
That's one of the few things I believe most people can agree on. Though I am inclined to say most.
Yeah. I hope there's a better future for that boy.
Well, if there is, it'll be you that makes it.
We'll play a part. Shall we depart?
Yeah, let's go.
Pip just kind of looks generally despondent, but nods.
Alright. For GM's understanding, where is the next intended stop? Such a tokens can't actually leave that room without my help.
Not sure precisely. I mean, I guess we're gonna talk to the miners on the way out. Gonna just reach out and grab Pip's shoulder and give him a shake.
Yeah.
You alright?
Oh, you know. Just dealing with the death of a race.
Well, if we can solve the problem of getting past the end of the week, doesn't have to be, unless there's the possibility that there's Cyclops in other places, but it would be nice to be able to save John. There you go.
Well, I understand it's a lot to take in. Pip, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Know this, should you succeed in your task, our continuation will be much more likely. My people are very nihilistic by our nature, having seen the end from our very beginning. Should that end no longer exist, I expect that will trigger a substantial change in outlook. Some negative, some positive, but for those who take hope in the new time, I expect it will help prolong things.
That would be nice. But, you know, no pressure, right?
I mean, sure.
Yeah, there's definitive sarcasm in the no pressure.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not just a race already on our shoulders. It's the whole friggin' world already on our shoulders, so, yeah, there's not really a whole lot of added pressure, huh?
Not really. It's more a drop in the cosmic bucket.
Well,
Big bucket. Do you like fruit, Jund?
What's fruit?
Amarina, can you help me out?
Oh yeah,
It's on the
sure.
ground. Why would you know what fruit?
He's going to take a few pieces of fruit out of his inventory and hand them to Amarina and say, "Get big."
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
oh. That's a fun way of doing that.
Just a second. There's, I think, more steps to this than there used to be.
There are?
No, I just forgot which button it was under. There you go.
She now
Nice and
has
big.
big fruit.
Indeed, has big fruit.
It's sweet and juicy. Presumably. I don't know, maybe you gave him one that's not as sweet and juicy.
Bananas, apple, orange, one of each. See what he likes. Might not like any of it. I'm not sure about the Cyclops diet. I didn't exactly go perusing what they were cooking.
Try it, I guess.
Oh,
Uh,
and there's food
Just-
cooking down below, so you might want to see to that before it burns.
he takes the fruit and is this food?
Oh yeah, the banana and orange, like the round one. You need to peel those. The apple you can just eat.
You say like right as he's like about to bite down on a banana, like still in the skin. Peel. Is that like?
Remove the rubbery outer layer.
Here, I'll show you. She's just gonna grab the banana and start peeling it.
Some animals eat the skin.
You eat the inside.
So it's like a bug. Got it. Just don't eat the crunchy bits.
Right, that's right, they were cooking bugs.
So I guess peeling's like shelling?
Yeah, call it that.
And he'll give the various fruits a try. Certainly interesting.
Well, if you like any of it, I can leave you with some. If we don't close the tunnel, we can bring you more later. Small thank you, but, you know, it's a thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind something new.
Alright. Well, I leave you with this small pile, and we'll come back and bring more.
No, that would be too mean and just random.
Realizing that I could hand a regular banana to Amarina, have her grow, have her give it back to me, and then shrink, then she could have a big banana for later.
This is technically true. This may be amended at some point if it gets too ridiculous, but for now it's fine.
I mean, one thing is just to get really small with Marina, then get it, and then go really big.
I mean, nope, I'm not gonna say it. You can just go down on your own.
It was dirty.
Oh.
I mean, I've been sitting here considering the,
Ramification.
possible ramifications of being able to just make food giant at will.
We can
Do we
collapse
ever
the
have to,
economy!
I haven't really thought of why I can grow like this. I mean, other runner can do so too, but like, this is kind of different.
Paradoxical. The hell was that? Why are you dripping?
That was one of the main new status effects that they added.
Oozy?
Bloodied.
Oh. Oh yeah, look at all these. Corrupted, tangle, confused, ghost, sleep, poison.
Oh damn.
Bloodied. Right, bloodied is kind of funny. It doesn't read exceptionally well in my opinion, but it's not bad. Drowning.
Invisible's good. A nice way to show hidden while still being able to see the token.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Drowning, something that will never happen because you can figure under water.
I can be holy!
I mean, it's a label drowning. I would mark it more as breathing underwater, given that you're just constantly producing air bubbles.
Yeah, neat. Lightning!
But, yes. Sorry for that distraction. I wanted to see what Blade looked like, and, not thinking he did it on the largest token possible.
It doesn't look like blood. It looks like
Yeah,
maybe you got coated in someone else's blood and viscera, and it's dripping off of you.
Poor Nerevar.
It also seems like a little bit light in color, but regardless, it would free up color bases to have other things.
True.
Yeah, they look a bit more orange and red though. At least.
Regardless,
Oh,
it
no,
gives
you're
more
all
options to work with.
Holy corruption.
And by converting small objects into tokens, we probably use them to produce different visual effects in different places.
Yeah, no, this was a good thought. I'm glad they did it. It might get refined, but some of them are very good. I like Frozen.
So, it's been on the way for a while since I've had Knockdown, basically since the start. But
Maybe, yeah, they have had Knockdown since the start. Oh, wait, do you get a little symbol on the base? You do. I didn't notice that because my character's inside somebody else's base.
Yep, so you can have multiple at once, unlike the paint colors on the base.
Oh, they go around.
Oh yeah, you're getting really fucked up now.
You have all the conditions.
Except for knockdown, yeah.
You are the condition.
I like that because, like, sometimes it like that's really good that it shows the symbol at the bottom because, like, for the ones that don't read super good, like, you've still got the symbol. Be like, all right, that's what that means.
Yep. So I'll probably end up trying to use the Get to Use effect for days, since that one gets sent around a lot.
The bloodied effect is covered in paint. I feel like they could have accomplished it with, like, the single blood drop. Like, it does just look like the symbol at the bottom of the token, like, covered in paint. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more drenched than bloody, but it still gets the point across, which is all they really need.
Yeah. I like this. Sometimes we have characters that are on fire. You need to remember that they're on fire.
This girl is on fire!
Alright. Been playing with that for a while.
Why are you on top
I
of me?
was not attempting to be.
Alright, so, you are heading towards the mine entrance, is my understanding?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, then I shall load up that map.
Give Marina one of the bananas I have for her trouble.
So, what are we gonna tell them?
What are we going to tell the miners?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know exactly. I've been thinking about it. Anything we say about closing up an area of the mine will at least come with some level of suspicion that we're trying to hoard riches from them or keep them away from something valuable. So the question really becomes, do we tell them anything at all? They listened last time about the Cyclops.
How did we get ourselves in this time around? This is the kind of detail I should be putting in the...
That's the kind of detail I should keep track of, but I don't, and that's because I'm bad at my job. I believe it was still the same, roughly the same spiel of, there are Cyclopses down there potentially going to cause you problems. Let us go take care of that problem. If someone remembers differently, feel free to speak up, because my memory on this is hazy.
It has
Since
been
it's been
many
about a
weeks.
month.
We possibly pushed the bounds of the paradox. No one should have... Okay, so we basically told them... Hang on. Cool. Helpful. Good job, Kate. I wrote same strategy to get into the mines.
Well, the strategy we originally used, which was we were following the mine cart pathway until we found a split off, and then there were a couple of little ducks and turns and a small hole and then a big door.
I mean, I think the strategy to get in the mines was referring to what we told the foreman to let us in.
Oh, my bad.
But the previous loop, I did not write the strategy, so. But I, at the very least, remember you telling them, "Hey, I'm Kazo. I'm here to help."
Yes,
Or I'm with
the
Kazo,
strategy
you know.
was that we used the influence of my religion's ties and the idea that there was potentially an interloper from a known gang in the mine that could be causing trouble with the Cyclops that they already know are potential problem. Like, they don't all believe that the Cyclops exists down there, but it's one of those things that they're like, yeah, they might, so we're careful. But I think it was those 3 things that we did. I think it was those 3.
I did make a note that we possibly pushed the bounds of the paradox because we shouldn't have so good an idea what was in the mines.
Yes, I remember that. Something about ancient civilizations and the adamantine. We knew about the adamantine. We weren't supposed to know about that.
Oops.
Oops. Well, maybe they should guard their secrets better. Keep time travelers like us from knowing things.
I had notes to ask if there's ever been a wall like
Oh,
this.
I forgot to do the most important part. I moved your tokens, forgot to move you. I'm dumb.
I knew it would happen eventually.
Nice.
I am off my game today.
It's fine.
Not necessarily on it most days, but hey, what else is new?
Hey, at least life is easier without that delivery job.
Yeah, still need to find something else, but hopefully I will at some point.
For a second, I thought we were like talking about in-game, and I was like, wait, when did we take a delivery job?
Didn't.
So, either we tell them the truth, or make something up, or partial truth. I'm very helpful.
Well, my biggest issue is that, like, if we do get them to seal it up, then it makes it harder to get back in there, should we want to or need to. I don't know if it's the way to go. That's a problem. That's what I'm waffling on, is do we have them seal it? Or do we just say, well, we've taken care of the problem for now, with nothing to show for it.
And then, one of the Cyclops comes barreling out. We have like, at the very least, some Cyclops stuff we can show for it.
You've got that eyeball.
No, I only have the one.
Do you want that in the inventory where it's not going to rot, as opposed to your bag where it's definitely going to rot?
been like 2 weeks.
It's probably already rotted then.
Yeah, no, that's what the face is saying. The sudden realization of, oh yeah, organic matter rots.
I can't see your face.
Sorry. Silence doesn't convey facial expressions.
It's crazy, I know.
Yeah, no, there's this like just blank look of, oh no.
It's too late, isn't it?
It's probably too late. I mean, I don't know. One could potentially argue that Pip would have thought of this and, like, found a preservative of some sort.
But we didn't.
But we didn't. So.
Well, right now it's Schrodinger's eyeball.
Yeah, no, that eyeball's gonna have to go get disposed of somewhere, probably. I don't think I want to pull it out right now, though.
But it is fresh enough to serve as evidence that there are were Cyclops very recently in there. Not like an ancient skull, which they'd be like, well, they've been gone a long time, right?
Yeah. But if I have an old rotting eyeball from 2 weeks ago, and it's clearly not, like, immediately fresh, they might think that all the Cyclops are all gone, and therefore there's no longer a safety issue.
Possibly.
And there might be a safety issue. Probably a safety issue.
I mean, mines are a safety issue in general.
Well, that's not the point.
Unfortunately, it makes our point harder to make, because these are already people used to taking risks.
Yeah. I mean, but they don't want to deal with the Cyclops, so...
Scrampsy, you're good at lying. You want to lie for us?
Am I good at lying? I think
I
I'm good
think
at
I've
lying.
actually become decent at lying. Hang on. Oh, no. Lying is still not good.
Lying
I'm
is
better
okay at lying.
okay at lying.
And I'm assuming that all this conversation is basically on your way back up.
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
surface.
definitely.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Well, I'm poo-poo doo-doo at lying, so... I don't lie.
Oh, I definitely don't lie. I'm terrible at it.
Either she's being honest or she's actually really, really good.
She's -1 good.
I have zeros in deception, diplomacy, and intimidation.
Nice.
I just don't talk to people, it's fine.
The priest that doesn't talk to people. Yep, I'm sure that'll work.
Yep.
My performance is also 0.
Oh my goodness.
My performance is 2.
Makes
My
it
performance is
way
probably
better than
11.
mine.
Yes, my performance is 11.
It's fine. I don't talk to people. I talk at them. I use religion to talk about my religion, and then people believe me by proxy.
I mean, it's worked
Look,
out so
just because
far.
you're very knowledgeable does not mean you're very convincing.
Does
It's okay.
Scrapsy have like the best diplomacy in the group, or
Probably?
I might beat you. I have 11 diplomacy.
oh,
but
you
I
beat
have
me
a 4
then?
deception.
Yeah, no, I have 9
No.
in both.
Yeah.
Wow.
Deception, diplomacy, and intimidation are all 9s.
I kind of love the fact that I am apparently trained in intimidation, but not deception.
Mm-hmm.
Very scary.
I mean, it makes sense for one of your bloodlines.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you were going for.
Maybe.
So you could noodle arms at people and scare them.
More, more likely it came automatic with something.
Mm-hmm.
But at any rate.
There are a lot of zeros on my skill list. You two are skill monkeys.
Sorry for you.
Well, perhaps with your next zero feat, you could add some numbers to those zeros.
Nobody heals like I can, so I'm not really hurting about it.
Indeed.
Wow. I really
But I
only
do
have
have
5 things I'm not trained in.
We do have something along the lines of Jack of all trades from 5e as a general feat that can be picked up for those who want to still have decent rolls and other things. I think you can just basically get half your level added to everything you're not proficient in.
Yeah, not love. It's called the Untrained Improvisation. At level 7, you get your level added to every skill you're proficient in.
That's the one.
It's pretty good.
Except for the skill monkeys.
It's for the
Yeah, but
not
you
skill
don't need it.
monkeys, because it's only for the
Yeah.
things you're not trained in, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does give you a status bonus that eventually becomes plus 20, which is pretty substantial. And it's not like you get trained improvisation in one skill. It's you pick this up and it's every skill you're not trained.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only not trained in 5, so, you know.
I'm not trained in 10.
I don't know how I got so many trained skills.
You're a wizard.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Wizards
Well,
and rogues
no,
are skill monkeys.
They're a sorcerer, not a wizard.
They're both.
I'm not trained in 11.
Not trained in 3.
But it mostly comes down to the int.
Yeah, that's it. It's the int modifier.
I have an int modifier of 1.
Yeah, I have, 4?
You guys have int modifiers?
You guys are getting paid?
Alright, we've gotten off track twice now, because that is the kind of day it is. So, who is going to be doing the explanation, and what is the general course of the explanation?
I don't know. Should we just try the truth for once?
It's a bold strategy.
I mean, that's always next week.
Like, hey, we found these Cyclops down there. One of them is really quite reasonable, but unfortunately, you can't talk to him without magic. Unless you happen to know the Cyclops language, which I don't even know what... We didn't ask them the name of their... We should have asked him the name of the language.
You did last time, so I'll
Oh,
just
did we?
give it to you if it's Cyclopean or Cyclops, something
Okay.
like that. And I think he mentioned that he also speaks Jotun.
Jotun. That's a giant language, right?
Yes.
Yep, that is the language of giants, which Cyclops are like a subspecies of.
Okay, so anyway, so we tell them that one of them is quite reasonable, but unfortunately they need either magic or someone who can speak Cyclopsian, Cyclops, or Jotun. Jotun?
Jotun. It's literally the
Jotun.
word from Norse that means giant.
Yeah. No, I know, I just...
Jotunn, I think. 2 N's? 1 N?
I don't know,
No, just one.
1 N.
but...
Jotun.
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 But... Yodelin? Anyway. But there's a second one that he's gonna try to keep under containment, who is significantly less amiable. And that there were 2 more, but we dealt with them, and we have some of their stuff to show for it.
In short, there's a 12-foot tall, angry child with a stick down there who wants to cause problems.
Yeah, pretty much. But that we would like to be able to get back there later for reasons. Do we... What are our reasons? I mean, obviously our reason is trying to save the world, but... I wonder if we could enlist their... Well...
If anyone would prefer to roll a knowledge check or something for me to supply an idea, I am open to that. Or if you want to keep spitballing, go for it.
That feels like cheating.
That's the point of having a character that's smarter than you are.
Oh, that's valid.
But I also understand that it's also sometimes the fun part. So that's why I'm asking, not telling.
Because also sometimes even the smart people dramatically overthink things and end up being stupid. Hi, it's me. What?
I was looking at the etymology for giant to see if it pointed back to Jotun, since it had the J, which I figured Old English would have had a problem with. But hilariously, it does come from gigas in Greek, but it replaced Jotun, which is the Old English for giant, which is a clear pointer to Jotun from Norse.
That's kind of funny.
I think so.
More of the 3 languages in a trench jacket. Trench jacket?
Trench jacket.
Trench coat?
Yeah. Old English used ent or Jotun or gigant, which it stole from Latin via gigas. Greek was gigas. Latin was gigantum.
Etymology is cooler than entomology.
Ha 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 ha. Bugs are gross.
Yep. And not as cool as etiology. Similarly cool. Anyway.
Etiology is that thing about like where disease comes from? I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the disease process. Origination sort of thing.
Yeah. I thought I remembered that word.
Okay, but anyway, so... Nobody knows that the world is ending, other than us and the Cyclops. And, you know, probably the people trying to make it happen. I guess. So that's not necessarily gonna be very helpful to us.
So what lie do you want told for on our behalf?
Well, I'm questioning if we just tell most of the truth. That this is what's down there, that they should try to avoid it, but that... there is an area we wish to be able to access in the future.
Alright. Well, you'll probably want someone more convincing than me to say it. I'm small.
Yes. I mean, I'm not much larger or convincing, but...
I could hold you up so you look bigger.
just stand on Amarina's shoulders.
Just pull a Master Blaster.
It's
Oh
just
my
someone.
god, we really
if-
could be 3 people in a trench coat.
What would happen if Amarina held you and then grew?
Oh no.
That's a terrifying thought. I don't think I want to experience that.
I'm hoping it's limited to objects and not creatures held as well.
I would suspect, but
But if you died and became an object...
Oh, wow, this is no.
And
that's-
then we resurrected
no,
you.
No, no, I don't like this.
I have answers to all of these questions, actually.
I don't like any of this.
I don't think you'll like the answers anymore.
Yeah, I have suspicions for some of the answers, and I don't like them.
It's fine. Just stop breathing for a second.
No. And also, a second isn't long enough. I need like 3 minutes. But anyway.
That sounds like an invitation.
But anyway. Alright, so what? We told them that we thought that the pricks were gonna steal from them and we wanted to try and stop them? Is that what we had told them initially?
Sounds right. And then we drove off the pricks first thing without ever.
I believe you left the pricks out of it because you drove them off.
Haha.
Okay.
What lie did we tell them this time?
Alright, we're just gonna have to say...
Cycloptic.
Damn it. I was gonna say, tell them mostly the truth, and then whatever lie we told them to get us in, mingle in something with that for why we want to be able to continue to access it. But that perhaps they should put a removable barrier of some sort. Sturdy enough to keep the Cyclops in, but that we would be able to get through later.
Slugger
I mean,
looks
there's
thoughtful.
one-way bulletproof glass.
I don't know, man. A barricade of some sort.
I feel like anything we can remove, a Cyclops can remove more easily, with the exception of something requiring explosives.
Well.
And even then, I'm not actually
There's gotta
sure.
be some way of engineering, some way to bolster something on one side.
Did you say engineering?
I did say engineering.
I'm good at that. Roll it.
Well,
Yeah, math
engineer
sense of tingling.
something. What?
That's such a math senses of tingling.
I like math.
The die ran away.
I got
Let a
fewer
new
math
die.
questions on my test than I would have liked.
New die. 18. Engineering.
I mean, I'm not aware of something you can make mundanely that would stand up to a Cyclops that wouldn't stand up to you, short of a permanent structure you intend to blow up later.
That's
And
what
that
I said.
only might do it, given the size and power of the creatures on the other side of said barrier.
Yeah, okay, fine.
My engineering lore agrees with my engineering mind.
There could be magical solutions, but I don't know of mundane ones.
Engineering doesn't include magicality.
Well, I don't know. I've got nothing else. Other than, I don't know, suggesting a night guard. They already have night guards, I'm sure.
You want to straighten their teeth.
You can't see it, but I'm making a face.
I can't
Silence did
see it,
not
but I
convey
could hear it.
Are we just
All
gonna
right.
stand here until the world ends again, or are we gonna do something?
Do you have any thoughts for a lie or a truth we should tell?
Figure it out in a moment.
Yeah, bold talk for someone who's not going to be doing the talking.
Start the conversation
Fine,
and see
I'll
what
do the
comes out.
talking.
Oh my.
Don't threaten her with a good time.
Oh my. You know, I'm actually kind of curious about how this would go.
I have absolute faith in
Negative
my
1 in
daughter.
charisma. What?
I have absolute faith in my daughter, and I assume that she's already walked off to talk to somebody now that she's made the threat.
Yeah, she's working.
Alrighty. Then yeah, unless someone is very actively trying to stop her, we're just gonna jump to that.
Nope. I'm gonna let this play out. I'm real curious.
I'm here for the lulls.
Alright,
Yeah.
where's...
One way or
Where
another, I'm
was
gonna learn
Foreman?
some things.
Before we're back, how'd the, investigation go?
We found some of the Cyclops. Yeah, Cyclops. They're pretty violent. We killed 2 of them.
Any idea how many more are left down there?
Maybe a few more. Not recommended to go down there. Though we could maybe go down later and finish the job.
Did you see anything of interest while you were in there?
I mean, they live in like old ruins and stuff, so if you like books, they had like those scrolls and boring shits.
So that would be yes.
Probably all written in Jotun or Cyclops.
I'm sure there's someone in the city who can read that.
Oh, well, if there's someone in the city who can also speak that might help you too. Sorry.
I don't
I'm
suppose you
saying
have a
this.
better idea of how many are left than some?
I mean, it got kind of dangerous when we killed those 2, so we kind of just left. They're
I'm
really
not
big,
laughing
so,
here.
and so are their weapons. They hurt a lot.
Consummate professionals.
Yep.
Alright, well. Then I shall take that under advisement. If you want access again, we can discuss that at a later date. For now, though, it seems I have some scouting reports to attend to and teams to organize. So, unless there's something else that Kazo needs, I have a job to do.
Yeah, that's fine. I need some sleep. Or at least a nap.
Well, you'll find better places to do that than here. So, if you don't mind, the stairs are there.
When's dinner? I'm asking to the group as we walk by.
How should I know?
It's not you. Although I hope your dinner is delicious whenever you have it.
Yeah, I need food too. I think getting like big, it costs a lot of energy, and I'm sleepy.
Here's a banana.
Thanks.
Is it the regular banana or the big banana?
I mean, I think we have to make a big banana. Do you want to make this banana big?
Yeah, I'll just eat it as it is.
Okay.
I was under the impression we had made a baked banana and then just stored it.
No, we gave all the
No, we
baked
gave the
fruits
big
over to
stuff.
Jund.
Yeah. But let's see. When did we say we invited the pricks to dinner? But was that for tomorrow or today? Because if it's for today, we need to hustle.
I believe it was for tomorrow.
Lovely.
Either way, didn't we only spend like 2 hours down there and it was the morning?
We spent a couple hours down there, but it also takes a couple hours to get down there in the first place.
Hmm.
We spent a minimum of 2 hours down there with Translate.
So I think it was down. I think it was about noon or so when we resumed the session. So let's call it 3 o'clock now. These are vague numbers that almost certainly don't line up with any numbers I've used in the past. For that, I apologize. Getting too late.
If we have a late lunch, we're gonna have to push dinner back.
But we'll also remind the group of the other state intentions you had previously of talking to one of the Berts, who, while not in this particular part of town, is nearby enough that it would save you time to do it now rather than come back later.
Is it Safe House Bert?
Yes, that Bert. Who is
Hubert.
not here, so I have to remind myself which Bert that is.
Hubert. Webert.
I like Safe House Bert best, though. That's fantastic.
It's the Bert we keep shoving in a safe house. Like the
I definitely need to keep better track of how we convince people of things.
I like the idea of, going through and having conversations to convince people of things, figuring out what part of the conversation convinced them, and then on the repeat ones, just trying to go in and just say the phrase that got them to do the thing without any of the lead up. Like, this convinced you last time. Just go and be like, gambling debts. Like, what are you talking about? Worked before.
Yep, sounds like a Subaru from a Zero.
That's me. I never watched that show, but that's me.
Time loop. When you know information you shouldn't, and you make a fuck up.
That sounds like Paradox. Alright, so we're off to Quebert.
Oh yeah, I guess we should like get him to safe house or something.
Yes. Otherwise, he's gonna be causing problems and possibly dying. It's a mess.
I mean, does it really matter? Like, we're listening anyways. It's gonna die anyways.
We're trying to stop that happening.
I thought we were going to just like check what triggers the end if it's like the ruins. So the world is ending. We're not stopping it this time.
Unless something falls into our lap anyway.
Well, we didn't stop it last time. And that's how we found out that the epicenter seemed to be the city. Hubert, where are you?
Hubert is here.
I'm having a thought.
Uh-oh. Careful with it.
I am never careful with thoughts.
Noticed.
Nope, I lost the thought.
What? You
Maybe
weren't-
I got your thought because I had one too.
Oh, what's your thought?
Like, we're gonna check how the world ends. Maybe we should be in the same place and just like spread out so we can cover more ground.
Then we might die. I mean, we might still die, but before the end hits.
Someone
then-
gets killed like an hour and 1 minute before the end.
Or even just on the way to the end and gets, like, stripped of all their belongings as they die.
I mean, we
As
could
the
just
world
like, split
ends.
up in groups. Like 2 and 2.
We could do that. I think this sounds reasonable.
Like one on either city and one like down there.
Down there in the Cyclops,
Yeah.
could do that, yeah?
At least one of the like groups will find out how it ends.
Hopefully. It's still possible that neither could find out if it's something we've totally not planned for, but we'll come closer and eliminate possibilities. I like this idea.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm on the surface, I could like climb on the up on the highest like roof I can find and just like see.
Just find out that it's an angry-faced moon crashing into the ground.
I'll wear it.
We were able to. No. I am just thinking about where the towers were. Was it just that this was like where the tower, the god of death, I can't remember her name's tower was, where the moon
Pharasma?
collides? What?
Pharasma is the goddess of death. or
Pharasma. Yeah,
More
yeah,
accurately, goddess of the dead.
yeah. Like, was this just the general vicinity of where Pharasma's tower was, and therefore this is kind of just where the moon collides in general and not necessarily what causes the calamity?
So, some of this has been covered, so if people want, I can reiterate what I believe you should already know.
Go.
Yeah.
So from the official law that I have sent out and done my best to incorporate, the prophecies more or less are that Grotus is Annihilation's herald. He is not so much the cause, he is the ticking clock, he is the stroke of midnight. Whereas Ravagug is more likely the enactment of that destruction. Or perhaps something else. It's not necessarily him, but it's certainly something he would desire to do if set free. Whereas the other deity isn't inherently destructive. He is
Measuring stick.
Yeah, it's the measuring stick. And I think the best title for him is the Inheritor of Annihilation. He is what benefits after everything has passed, but makes no attempt to speed it up or slow it down.
Rovagug
Simply
doesn't
awaits its
seek
arrival.
to speed it up or slow it down?
Grotus is the one that doesn't affect it.
Grotus.
He just simply waits for its arrival.
Gotcha. And that's what the moon measures.
Yes.
The proximity of the end.
I wonder.
Indeed. Some days getting closer, some days getting further, with, at least as far as anyone who's tried, no rhyme or reason to his movements.
Hmm.
But with
How do
things being a
people
bit
track?
more imminent, you might have a bit better baseline to measure against than most.
I think they track it by going to the boneyard, like we did. Camping
Track
you.
it, or scry it, or contact deities, or other things through magic that can tell them. The occasional follower of Grotus effectively being, doomsayers who would stand the, street corners saying the end is nigh.
I was gonna
That
say,
kind of thing.
are there a lot of those around these days? One would think if there is the ability to kind of, like, if somebody out there has the ability to look upon the moon of Grotus and say, oh, it's getting close, like, they're gonna tell their friends, they're gonna be out on the streets, like, there's going to be more people out, like, with their tinfoil hats on their sides, saying, like, we're all gonna die. live today like there's no tomorrow, because there probably isn't.
Unless people
There
are
probably
actively
are
trying to shove
some,
their head.
but the problem is, with his followers in particular, as is mentioned in the quote that talks about people who have tried to rely on Grotus' surface, they tend to be driven mad. So they often say the end is nigh at any and all times.
Oh, well, that's fine.
So they are very much in the case of the boy who cried wolf, of no one cares. You've said this all before.
Yeah. I'm not saying, like, that people would be listening. I'm just saying, like, I feel like
Yes.
when it is getting closer, there would be more of these people who are sensitive to it or tracking it themselves who would be out. So all of a sudden you
There would-
see.
There would potentially be more around. It's just like they wouldn't be like dragging their friends. Like those who are in those particular circles are either out and not very influential, or are potentially influential and likely in back rooms trying to figure out what's going on to stop it themselves.
Maybe we should try and find some of those people. But Hubert first, I suppose.
Hubert first.
Alright, I assume the goal is to get him back to safe house once again.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Then, unless you want to roleplay it out actively, if I could get someone to roll me some diplomacy with +5.
Sure. I'm very diplomatic. That's a 21 without even factoring in my bonus.
Oh, 32.
32. I just needed to make sure.
Alright, you successfully talk him into going to the safe house because people are looking for him, and that part he's definitely aware of.
I had this whole plan of what I was going to say. It was be really smug.
I mean, you could do it.
No, I'll do it next time. Or, whenever. If it ever becomes relevant.
Alright, so that still's going to take you a couple hours, so let's say it's about 5 o'clock. If you get him to the safe house and settled in, what is the next stop?
Alright, we took care of him. We took care of the Cyclops. We have dinner plans with the Prexport tomorrow. We already did the whole burgling your cousin's house thing, Pip. We're not repeating that, are we?
I don't want another mark.
No, I don't want you to have another one of those either. So, plus we know it's going to fail anyway.
Hang on. Trying to remember where things happen.
Well, you figure that out. I'm gonna go change real quick, but I'll be listening.
What things happen where you want to figure out.
Okay, the things with my cousin's house happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go warn her ahead of time.
We could. Do we have to, though? I mean, it seemed like the house took care of everything.
I'm still very curious as to what they were trying to do. But... And it would probably be...
The answer
Well-
we got from your cousin is she has many magical things that people could possibly want, and we got no way of narrowing it down.
something like that. I mean... If we were to... tell her ahead of time, she could potentially let down some of the defenses to try and figure out what they're trying to do. I don't know. Maybe it's relevant, maybe it's not.
Well, I don't know that there's benefit to just running out the clock. I don't feel like we're so lost for ideas that should be what we do.
What did we learn from the pricks the last time we had dinner with them?
That the organization is loose and gives them protection for the life that they lead, but, you know, their loyalty runs only as deep as the safety they gain. They seemed like they could be amenable to stepping away from the pricks as a group to join, you know, the sister organization of the Temple of Kazo, the family. But other than that, it's just mostly that the pricks are a fairly standard organized crime group where they've got a bunch of different people with different skills trying to make money in every different way you can think, including burglary and hustling and duress. No, not that. That's the word I'm looking for. Protection rackets.
What was the last thing you said?
Protection rackets. But it's a lot of thieves, that's for sure.
Oh, we lost Thomas.
Oh no. Bring him back. He's back.
Oh, we got Thomas.
You okay, buddy?
Mm-mm.
I guess that was a yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We still have those books, I think. Which is funny, because wouldn't that mean there's now duplicates?
Duplicates of what?
The books that we borrowed from library.
Yes. There almost certainly are, but you have to check to find out for sure.
So,
So there's now probably duplicates of the fruit you ate and gave out.
true. Much fruit.
And angles you were given, and the adamantine you took, and so on and so forth. Duplication is an inherent side effect of this process.
We could just let this repeat over and over and become massively rich.
This is technically accurate.
You know, if money actually did solve all the problems.
It's almost like I very specifically made this problem not solved by money.
I mean, maybe we get rich enough that we bribe the cultists not to do whatever the fuck they're doing.
I mean, I won't stop you from trying. I'm giving a check the levels. It looks like I do probably owe you guys some more money again.
Yeah, give us money.
But that will be a after the session is over type of issue to search and discover. Excuse me.
Well, maybe what we need is another problem to solve in the meantime while we wait for some of our meals that are on the oven to cook.
Dinner's tomorrow.
What do we do tomorrow?
Dinner.
Well, there's dinner, yes. But anything else? I mean, we can spend all day cooking. I'm not going to do the Temple of Eggs again.
No, don't.
I just said I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's good. I can't look at eggs for a while.
It's too bad. I love eggs. They're my favorite breakfast food.
I love eggs too, but we have a complicated relationship at the moment.
I love in my notes about our first conversation with the Cyclops, I have a weather forecast.
Well, you wanted to know the future. And him telling you the future could only really relate to things that are, at the very least currently, beyond your ability to affect. Which amounts to the weather, for the most part.
I'm trying to glance through, like, loose end things.
If I don't really need to do anything more today, I'm just gonna like go to the temple, like eat something, rest, go train.
I'm gonna buy some
Alright.
more food for my inventory.
Well, it didn't
Maybe-
seem like we were doing anything, so might as well.
Yeah, maybe just spend the evening drafting out a list of the things that plots of interest to potentially tease out.
Yeah, you
when
go
certain
like
things
do your
happen.
thinking stuff.
Alright. We'll go to our thing.
Okay. Then, unless someone wants to have something specific they're wanting to do, then I will just go to the next day. So,
we do
going
need
for
to
long rest. What was that?
We do need to actually have that discussion. We need a plan. The only thing we have for today is dinner.
Like, we can go to the next day, but we still have the problem of not knowing what we want to do on the next day, other than dinner.
Is there a way I can help this process along? Or shall I just listen?
We need a shorter term goal. Because right now the only plan we have involves the end of the week. And it's day one still. So there has to be something else we can or think about. What to talk to.
I know. Pip, didn't you ask someone to make you like goggles or something, or something you could like see in the dark?
Yeah, but that was last week.
Yeah, but like you could just do it again, and before the week ends, if you're not done, you could just like ask to get like a half-finished thing, and then ask next week if they could just like finish this.
Here, finish this thing that I got from Zoe. This looks like my work.
No, it's mine. I just can't figure out this last part. No, it's fine.
My initials are on it.
Shh, don't question it. It's fine.
The more you say it's fine, the less I think it's fine.
This leather is cured with the oil that the person I get my leather from makes specifically. It's their home brew.
I get my leather from the same place, obviously.
You get your leather from this country half the world away?
Yep. Absolutely.
Mm.
You can totally trust me on
Well,
this.
that's unexpected.
I'm
Well,
very
you wanted a
trustworthy.
like short-term goal or something, so
Umbrella?
What?
Umbrella.
Ella?
No.
I mean, we could... I don't know. We could go... How did the person at Avandra... what was it? Avandra's Grace? Avandra's Luck? The gambling
casino.
hall? Yep.
Avandra's advantage.
Avandra's advantage. What ended up leading us out?
Making a big scene about trying to get your hands on Hubert, I believe, and one of his other, or perhaps no where he was, I don't remember which. Either way, one of his predators came and talked to you, and you, I believe, decided to follow him?
Sounds maybe right. Emarina had followed Deader to underground. I don't know what the underground is here.
There was a set of tunnels that she wasn't able to follow him into, but someplace that seems very out of place for a well-to-do person to have run off to. But being bare, small tunnels, you can't really stealthily follow someone down those. If they turn around at any point, they're seen.
Yeah. I mean, we could go investigating other random places like that.
Oh, right. Our crossing is smaller now, so maybe it's like harder for them to spot me if I just, you know.
Can you
come
get
this big.
tiny, or are you limited at small? Can you only change your size by one?
I don't think I can get smaller than you.
Oh. Oh well.
She can only change it by one step.
Yeah.
If you had other spells like Enlarge Reduce, they are allowed to stack. But I don't know if they're normally allowed to stack, but this effect specifically, I'm allowing that.
That could be fun. So I should learn Enlarge and or... I don't remember what the other options are.
Let's get enlarge and shrink.
These are things
Could
that I can learn.
investigate London. This time
Should
without
I-
interfering.
Should I go through the tunnels again, or should we go like... We could go as a whole, like a group, maybe.
Yeah. For another short-term goal, there's also Thadwick. His family at least lives in the city, so there's bound to be ways to get dirt on them here somewhere. Whether they can do it without them noticing is a whole nother question.
Was he the one meeting with the hooded figure at when we got killed the first time?
That is correct.
Where
I don't remember his new name.
It's
Thadwick Dane, I think, is the last name I gave him.
Okay.
where is I lost the thread earlier and I apologize. Amarina is asking about using tunnels to go where exactly?
You were
in
the lead?
this- In the, I believe the first week, when you first found Hubert, Amarina had separated herself to follow the creditor
Oh.
who came after Bert and found him going into a set of tunnels, like a basement entrance thing,
Right, I forgot about that.
which seems somewhat out of place for someone that seemed well to do to be going to. I think the area of town was still well to do, but it was like just a strange,
Basement.
anachronistic set of tunnels to be there, and he seemed worried about being followed as he was doing it, looking around a fair bit.
Alright,
So-
yeah, I hadn't.
Potentially worth investigating.
Yeah, I'm with Amarina on that. We can. You think?
Hey, you can at least show us to where you lost the trail, and then we could try this shrinky-dink thing, and...
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Alright, I'll have to go remind myself where I put that basement. Or wing it. I don't like that second option.
Welcome to DMing.
Yep.
Let's see. I think it was somewhere in the placeholder city. I'm gonna go there first.
Placeholder City. My favorite
Yes, the
town.
very large, well-made city that I did not make, that I use for whenever I don't have a specific map set up on my own.
Hold Placer City.
No. It's not really a placeholder because I do intend to keep using it. It's just for. It's the filler for when I don't. Or I guess not really filler. It's for when I have not prepared in a particular direction or in time, as the
Yeah.
case may be.
I'm gonna stand up for a moment.
Okay. Um. It's entirely possible it was actually on the map I was just on, though. Let's double check. Yeah. Double no. I can't never finished this map like I should have. That's an actual map.
I have surprisingly few key events. But I've got day 1. Oh wait, hang on. This is my figurings and not actively happening right at this moment. This is my evening plans. Unless something happens down in the tunnels.
Alright. It's not any of the smaller maps. And the other map is too close to the ground to have the tunnel system I want, so I would have to make it myself. Cool. So let's see. What can I use to bullshit this for today while I make something real in the meantime? Probably this. because he at least has sewers, which is something. Okay. I have a stand-in, and I will work on making these tunnels the way I want them as we go along here. But for now, this will give us something to work with. Once I get your tokens in here, I will get you in here. Alright. Oh, right. This was actually go where I wanted to. I have to resummon in a second. Probably, but for now, this will do.
Cat-eating pets.
Alright, I couldn't find the original entrance, so I am using the only other map I have, with anything resembling a tunnel system, as a stand-in first day, since I am very unprepared for this particular direction for things to have gone in.
Yeah, it was kind of random. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I set this Chekhov's gun up a while ago, and then let it shoot me in the face. So this is my own damn fault.
I am very familiar with what you're going through.
So, the entrance, I do remember being something like this hatch. Hatch does not currently lead anywhere, but once, if you decide to go down, I will make use of the sewer system below this map to stand in, because it's at least close. And more importantly, it exists.
Alright, well.
So most of this will be theory of the mind, but I will try to give visual aids where I can.
Are we intrepid explorers intrepidly exploring?
Generally so.
So, bare minimum information. As you guys get here, it is a very nice end of town. Most of you look rather out of place. So, unless you're actively trying to stealth your way through the area, people are going to notice your passage, whether or not that actually is going to mean or do anything. It's a whole nother discussion. But if there are people watching wherever these entrances are, they're likely to be aware of your comings and goings.
I mean, I would have some point shrunk down outside of sight.
Alright, let me get your token, and I'll shrink you down. Set size. Boop. Alright.
Team Tiny.
Hey!
So, what is the plan? You are aware of this entrance and aware that you all stick out like a sore thumb.
Is anyone watching us currently that we're aware of?
I don't have my physical dice, so let me go open up a different digital dice roller to check that for you. What's your perception bonus? Pip.
9.
9. Okay. You are confident no one's watching you at the moment. So, I guess more or less what I said earlier amounts to, if people were to try to find out where people of your description went, they'd have a general trail to follow, but no one's, like, actively staring at you at the moment.
Cool. Into the breach. I imagine I'm just kind of like peeking around. All right.
Yeah,
Should we go in?
let's get off the street. Even if it's going to be Amarina who goes, does the scouting.
Alright, so you attempt to open the hatch. It seems to be locked or barred. If it is locked, it's not by any mundane means, as you don't see any lock to be picked.
Okay, hang on. Shit, I don't know Dispel Magic, do I?
Oh, you know who might? Me. No. Yes, no. But I can detect magic. That's a cantrip. Ping!
I can read aura.
I will detect magic.
It is magic.
Oh. It's magic.
I'm going to read aura. At the very least, I can identify it. Or try to. And then +2 to identify. Magique.
Mike. The liar?
With Arcana would give me a 15 bonus to identify what is locking this door. Or to attempt to, I suppose.
Alright.
I'm reading aura on the door, and hopefully it tells me.
Let me double check a thing.
Like, I need to remember how that works. Read aura. Target object. When casting is complete, you know whether it is magical. Oh. So I know whether it's magical. I might not know actually about magic enchanting it.
That would be the identify magic action, which is what it gives you bonus to, I believe.
Yeah. So read aura might not apply.
Okay. And we need to look at those. Identify magic action, which would be here. Wait, where'd it go? I saw it just a second ago. Further up. Okay. New tab. Alright, so, I just set the DC. Okay. Spell level is that. Alright. So this is under the effect of a lock spell.
Surprise, who'da thunk?
The full description is the target's latch mechanism is clanked shut, held fast by unseen magical wards. When you magically lock a target, it's set with an athletics and thievery DC to open it, although this is more of a barring it aside, so unless you have these tools on you, you're not going to be able to get it open unless you get something to try and... It's mostly going to come down to brute force.
I mean,
Regardless, the DC is equal to the spell DC, or base lock DC plus 4, whichever is higher. Any key or combination that once opened a lock affected by the spell does not do so for the duration of the spell, though the key or combination does grant a +4 check, a +4 bonus to the check to open the door for some reason. If the door is opened, the spell ends. Assuming the target is not barred or locked in some additional way, you can unlock and open it with an interact action during which you touch the target door, or whatever the other latch might be. And the spell does not end that way. When it's cast at second level or higher, the duration is unlimited, but costs 6 gold pieces worth of materials to make it permanent that way. So this is a permanent lock spell.
Can you
If
magic
you
it
break-
open?
I can't currently.
I have
and-
dispel magic. Does that work?
Dispel magic probably would,
Maybe.
or at least
At the very least, it would remove bonus it has to resistant people trying to get it open. I'm not certain it would open it by itself.
Well, if you can magic it open, can I just like get it
I'm
open?
gonna go with it's kind of 50-50 chance on whether or not it would open it. Depending on if the person, when they applied the spell, it was already locked or not. Because if it wasn't locked, then the magic locked it, so undoing the magic, I think, would unlock it. But if it was already locked, and this was just there to reinforce it, then it would still be locked, just not as locked as it was before.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Arena's going big.
oh dear.
Alright.
Oh, do you?
I don't know that we want to make it obvious that we've been here.
Well, I can't... Oh, that was the wrong button.
Attack on Titan.
So the thing you do know is that if you break in here,
Mhm.
anyone who's able to be aware of the spell will know that it has been broken into because the spell will be gone. Because while its duration is unlimited, it's not permanent. Like, if you still meet the spelling requirements, either through casting spell magic or by getting the thing open when it's supposed to be locked.
Okay, so
the
the
spell will be
spell's
gone.
going to be gone no matter how we open it, if we open it, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
So there will be some evidence no matter how you get in here. Unless you can
Getting
teleport.
out a crowbar.
Alright. I'm going to assume you got the crowbar. Well, actually, when I got it before or after you got big. So, yeah, get the crowbar.
Just conjure it open it.
Alright, roll me athletics.
The
I feel like this is gonna make a lot of noise. People are gonna have a lot of questions. And I'm wondering if we should have a little more information before going about this route.
As you say that, she gets a natural 20 for 34, so
Yeah, nope, that fucker's open.
That's about how I figured this was gonna go. So, you know.
Tally ho. Assuming you want to move down, I'm going to move you down to the sewers, since that door doesn't actually connect because we're going janky today.
I mean, either we're going down or we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, she's going to shrink down again.
Okay. Can tool set size. Not in the water. Alright, I have you all teleported down to the sewer section I'm using as the entrance. There would have been stairs, but, you know.
Pulling out a sheet of scrap paper and starting up a map.
And what you're in are not actually sewers, they are tunnels, so there wouldn't be water down here. It would be too wide with kind of straight walls.
And now
She's
we're
just
in
going
a
to lead a group
sewer.
to where she last saw the person.
Oh, that was where you last saw the person.
Oh, I thought she entered slightly and then went back, but maybe I
Oh,
misremembered.
maybe.
I
don't
think
know.
you did
No,
enter
there's-
slightly enough to see that it went to a, like, basically you got to about here. Enough to see that it was a set of tunnels that were narrow and not going to offer places to hide.
Yeah.
Is it in fact a sewer or is it just tunnels?
It is just tunnels.
Okay.
Sewer is was the best I could do for on short notice.
Okay. Are there
But
other
tunnels
turns?
are about this size, and there will be some turns. Though I had initially intended for it to be a straightaway for a bit first, but there's no entrance to the sewer system that is just straight for a while. So
I mean, you could say that we entered a little bit back, and this is just the first intersection we've gotten to, maybe.
sure.
Dinner section.
Yes.
Well, certainly not the kind of place you'd expect to find somebody who was of upper society as the one you were following, you know? Alright.
I don't really know where I should go.
Use survival tracking. Are you good at that?
I can do some of it. I'm not great at tracking.
I'm pretty good.
Oh, okay, then you should definitely then.
Oh, alright. Well, I didn't want to steal your thunder.
No, this is not my thunder to steal.
Okay. Tracking. See if there's any evidence left behind of people using this place and where they might be headed to, which might give us the right way to pop out. Hiya! Okay, I'm going to hero point that because that was a 2 on die. Hiya!
What is tracking survival?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scrapsy might be the person to do tracking.
Well, I got a 28.
Where's my keyboard? Probably get better than me. Ugh. What would I have gotten? It's 18 plus. That would have been a 33.
But woulda, shoulda.
Alright. Sorry, I had to try and do some thinking here. It looks, you both seem to think that most of the, what traffic there is, heads south, but there is some that goes west. But these tunnels seem to have, well, not a lot of use, it does seem frequent, if that makes sense.
Used frequently by small numbers of people.
Yeah.
Well, Scrapsy, what do you think? The road more traveled or the road less traveled?
Who are we looking for again?
We're looking
No one in
for
particular.
Dane. No, not Dane. Some guy from Evandra's Advantage.
I mean, it's kind of just a looking at what's under here. And why
You are
a
looking into shady
seemingly-
activities.
Yeah.
So,
Less traveled.
alright.
AKA, we don't have any particular goals in mind, and this is a time killer.
I'm supposed to lampshade it. We're going road less traveled. West.
Right.
We probably can't go
Alright.
out the way we came in, by the way.
Possibly.
Are you glowing currently, by the way?
I'm holy.
You're always holy.
It's true. It's one of my
But is
talents.
that actually producing an effect on you right now?
I don't think so. I mean, my halo, as long as it's around, is always shedding light.
Oh, yeah, true.
What's that light
that
like?
going
Or is
through
that
your
like
halo
lantern
too,
light,
then?
or is that like dim light only?
I believe it's like torchlight that can be toggled on or off, if I'm not
Uh-huh.
mistaken.
So yeah, I imagine I'm torch lighting. Alright. We've come to another intersection. Which way are we going, team? And by that I mean, what do the trackers know about this intersection? With our 28 and 33.
Well, it seems most logical that people will be heading more towards the south from here. If for nothing else, then that the path to the west, its little pathway is a bit more worn down, so I guess it could be from further use. But it also just seems to be made out of weaker materials.
That thing gonna break if I walk on it?
It's possible. It's already missing some pieces, and it's not fully attached to your side.
Well, Scrapsy, what do you think? Secrets lie at the place where people don't like to go, right?
Hmm. Which one? No, that's not me. That's me.
West is where people don't like to go.
West.
I think road less traveled.
Alright. Puppets first. Puppets first.
Which way is west? That's this way. Which one's me? That's me.
We're crossing the precarious boards.
Alright. Well, no, while I try and find a thing. Sorry. Alright, so you're able to make your way across the boards, and while I do feel like they could break, a lot of these seem small/light enough that they will at least hold under you. They might break under something else.
Woo! Benefits of being small.
Like, you wouldn't feel confident jumping up and down on these things, for sure.
Ye of little faith. Alright, let's get to the end of this pathway and see if there's anything to be found.
There will be, and let's see if I can build it out real quick.
Ah!
Careful with that last step.
It's a doozy.
Oh, right. It's at that then. Yeah. Sorry, I just had a brain fart of what I was doing.
Why does brains fart?
So, yeah, actually.
Explain to Daddy Bubble how brain fart.
Goodness.
Alright, so as you continue down this tunnel for a while, not long, like a few minutes, you'll see that type of construction seems to change into like actual sewer tunnels as opposed to the more people tunnels you were in before.
We went from people tunnels to poople tunnels.
I suppose so.
So stupid.
Impressive.
Look, you did it, not me. But,
I
So,
regret
but yeah.
everything.
so like, just before you get to them, like these tunnels seem kind of being an extension from the sewer tunnels, like perhaps that's where they were started, as opposed to above ground. With there being a train at the end where it seems to drop them down to some lower section. It would have to go further this way.
I hate you.
Nope, not that. That. Okay. And what appears to be some sort of, perhaps large cistern or something. Try and block it out here.
Mm.
So if anyone wants to know why we're down here, we've been hired to deal with a rat problem. Which is the darndest thing. We couldn't find any of the damn rats.
Squeak, squeak.
That is the other thing. Let me back you up for a second.
We found the rats.
Well, no, not rats, but there would be something to keep rats out.
Hopefully they
So
don't
I need a
have
door.
a king. And doors stop rats in most cases. Got them compressible rib cages and whatnot.
Hey, don't stop rats. They stop human rats.
Oh.
Hmm.
You rat
Let's see.
bastard. Gonna need our Grabsy back.
Yeah.
What? Oh, right. Doors are a prop. They're a tile. I'm looking in the wrong section. So,
Oh.
So yeah, doors definitely not to keep out.
Although, if one were athletic,
Yes. That's part of the anachronistic nature of this map. The tunnels you're coming from are square, but they're leading into sewers that are more like the ones you're actually currently placed in. So they should be flush with the walls. But that's going to involve a lot of fixing, so I'm not going to do it.
Got my hopes up. I was like, we're all small. Well, that's a deterrent, isn't it? Also, probably our friend didn't go to there.
You call it a turn, I call it a challenge.
I mean, I suppose one can look at it that way.
I'll just quickly detect magic to see if this door is magically locked.
You checked no new magic.
No new magic.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that if, like, he really did go this way, it would be another magically locked door like the one he came through originally. What do you think, Scrapsy? A lot of water.
Magic logics to Pip.
Where's... Oh, I'm all the way down there.
Indeed you are. Come back to us.
Baby, come back.
Baby got back.
No, baby, come back.
Gross.
I hate you.
Alright, there I am. Repeat the question?
This door here doesn't have any magic on it like the one we originally came through. Get into the tunnels. So my contention is that if it was a pathway that our opulent friend was following, it would probably also still have magic on it. Similar magic. I think this might just be a mundane end, not some place that people actually go to hide things other than, you know, poop.
Is it locked?
It's a great question.
I tried the door.
Open it.
It does seem to be locked. I'm trying to think if there'd be a way for it to be. I can't think of a way to describe it properly, but it is locked in a fashion to where it doesn't require a key from this side, but you can't just reach to the bars and unlatch it from the other side. Because they're too narrow or something along those lines.
Okay, so there's like a latch or something on this side.
Yes.
So it's meant to keep people out of these tunnels. Like, stop people coming in from the sewer route.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
Interesting.
And Scrapsy fit through?
Scrapsy probably can fit between the bars. It might take a little work, but you could get it done.
I'm just going to try.
Alright, make me a acrobatics check.
Yeah, I think so.
It's kind of a contortionism type thing.
It's like there's an actual skill thing, I think, for it. Squeeze. Contort yourself to squeeze through a space so small you can barely fit through.
And that's... Is that an acrobatics thing, or is it a,
It's acrobatics.
Because that's a 22, anyway.
22. Alright. Then you're going to be able to squeeze through. What is your passive perception?
Uh, 13.
13.
Is that your passive or your bonus?
Well, that's my perception.
Yeah, there is no
Roll
skill for
23
it.
then.
Oh.
If it's plus 10.
Then it'd be 23.
How did it go from 18 to 23?
13.
13.
My perception is
Okay.
13.
I heard 18. And it's also, yeah. Okay.
Or I guess not necessarily people.
You're going to spot what you originally mistook for some debris in the water.
Oh no.
There appears to be a crocodile hiding in this thing. It hasn't spotted you yet. or at the very least, it hasn't tried to come eat you yet. That's not necessarily the same thing.
In the light of the fucking halo, its eyes are just glowing over the water surface.
Maybe we don't want to be over there.
At least not yet.
Oh, I definitely want to be over there. Crocodiles are assholes.
And you want to beat it up because of that?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm assuming this isn't just a dead end. That there are pathways leading off.
Yes, but there's other forks that you can't really see from where you're at necessarily. And I haven't built yet because I am doing my best to wing it and give you something to do.
I'm just gonna go big.
Oh dear.
Alright.
I thought this takes energy. Aren't you making yourself tired?
I'm tired, but not too tired to get rid of
beat up
this.
Okay.
I was just gonna try to open the latch and open the door.
We have some interesting vices in our group.
Alright, as you start undoing the somewhat rusted and loud metal latch, I'm gonna need everyone to roll me perception or stealth for initiative. Because this will agitate the crocodiles.
Oh, I like that there's an
Hey,
S on that
that's
word
the one.
now. My favorite letter to
23?
add to the word crocodile is an S.
Alright,
Hold up, my
let me
stealth is higher than my perception now,
do
isn't
me a
it?
favor and write them in the Discord while I try and put some walls in place for you.
Mm-hmm.
If I can remember how walls work. Which I don't think I do.
They heat up when you're turned on.
Saucy?
I rolled a 7.
What are we using for initiative?
Either perception or
Or
stealth.
perception.
Hmm. Wrong one.
Alright,
In my notes. Scrapsy squeezes through gate to investigate cistern area and discovers crocodiles. Amarina hates crocodiles. Fight ensues.
Mm-hmm. I'm more convinced than ever that our target wouldn't have come this way.
Apparently that doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Who knew that monkeys and
Oh, my.
crocodiles didn't like each other?
Alright. Open the door. And I'll work on putting the
Donkey
rest of the
Kong
walls
did.
up as we go along.
Oh my god, is this a Donkey Kong reference?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. Every one of those
Okay.
crocodiles is nicknamed King K. Rool.
I guess this is what this is now.
I mean,
Uh,
I was thinking it was water specific. But now I'm thinking about it.
DK. Donkey Kong.
Okay, so. Oof. Put it at the bottom.
Oh dear.
6, 4, 20.
I rolled poop for initiative, which is fitting considering where we are.
No, you didn't.
I certainly did.
You did.
One.
Alright, so this is almost certainly the initiative. Let me go double check what their perception is. That. So it probably won't be anyone out, but let's see what it rolls.
That's quite the gif.
Alrighty. So, does a natural one make a difference on initiative? I don't actually know.
I'm sure.
My 5
But it
thing is a
might
house
just be-
rule.
Could be that I go last. I don't know.
Let's see.
Um, it doesn't specifically say that it is worse. So, fun fact, your natural one's better than their 5. By 1 point.
Nice.
So, Scrappy, your turn. Let me also choose some music, shouldn't I?
Okay, what do I want to do? Don't want to get eaten.
I mean, that might be a foregone conclusion at this point.
Why am I floating?
Stay out of the water.
There we go.
Why? Are we safer on land?
I mean, maybe not from the crocodiles, but from the electricity I plan on shooting at them.
This is what's called a fair point.
These motherfucking dinosaurs, just to play out my point, are just as fast on land as they are in water. But yes, don't get in the electricity.
Yeah, crocodiles are kind of terrifying.
Oh yeah. Like sharks, they looked at evolution and shrugged, said, I'm already perfect.
Huh. Their stat walk would like to disagree with you on the speed thing.
That's
No,
hilarious.
I believe you are correct.
I am correct in real life, but, you know, lots of people think they're slower on land, so whoever wrote the book thought that too. I can't really blame them. But
Yeah, not
alligators
much
and
crocodiles.
crocodiles, they're stupid fast on land.
Yeah, you run.
I don't think it makes a difference, but I got 28 initiative actually. Keep forgetting I have a +2.
You're first either way.
Hmm.
I suppose you can't critically fail initiative checks even with a 1 just because there's no DC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I don't have.
With a 15-foot cone, it would be exceedingly difficult to hit 3 large creatures at the same time. Fun fact.
I'm
Cone
just going
I'm
to
sure that
move
information is entirely not relevant.
lightly.
Thomas is asking questions.
No, I'm just saying. So first action, just move slightly. Remind me again about preparing actions. Oh no, you can move yourself in initiative, right?
Yeah, it's back
Yeah,
to
you can
3,
delay
5,
your
and
action.
4th ed rules.
Well, you can delay your initiative, like, say when you want to go in again, or re-enter initiative. That because you do your own.
So, yeah, basically, you wait to take your turn until a different point in the initiative.
You can't break up your.
You can't
your
take part of a turn and then wait to take the rest of it later, no.
yeah.
Like, the most you could do is you could take one action and then use your last 2 actions to prepare to take a 1-action thing on as a reaction later, but you wouldn't be able to move your whole turn.
And I shall do that.
Okay. So what action are you preparing?
I'm preparing to stab one of these guys if they happen to get close to me, on the off chance. So I don't want to get close to them right now.
Okay. Pip, your turn.
Pip's turn, A. I think to start, Pip is just gonna... Wait, hang on, I'm not actually on an actual square.
You're not gonna lightning.
I wasn't on an actual square, so I have adjusted to be apparently sharing a square with Emarina.
Oh, wow.
It's fine, I'm sure.
Marina's not particularly good at sharing. One of her extremely few faults.
Alright, I should be able... no, I can't hit both of them, though. Alright, well, I'm just gonna hope that Amarina can stop me from getting eaten by a crocodile, and we're gonna go up. Reach from there. Sorry, just...
This means Amarina's 2 size categories larger than any of us, right?
Yep.
Currently.
Which means we can
Yep.
freely move through her squares.
I think so. At the very least, I'm going to say it's reasonable.
Actually, I'm gonna go over here, is where I'm gonna be for this. And just make sure one more time I can actually hit this thing. I don't think I can hit this thing. God damn it! Sorry. It's difficult to see boxes in general, much less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, no, I should be in 30 feet of.
I could make a joke right here, but I won't.
Can I occupy this space that is apparently
Yes.
okay?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna electric arc the 2 closer crocodiles.
All right. That's a dex save.
It is a reflex save, yes.
Reflex. Sorry. Okay. Oh. I stand corrected on the initiative order. For this, I apologize. Because crocodiles get a bonus to their stealth when they're in water. I missed that. So their 5 is better than Marina's 1.
Oh.
That is likely to become unfortunate for me.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Reflex save. Okay, so that's the bonus. Tailspire, D4.
Not that I had any way of guaranteeing that she would go before me or before them anyway, but you know. I was just hoping for the best.
21.
21. What is my DC? Because I think it might be, yeah, it's 21. God damn it.
Hey, at least it's safe for half.
Let's see, that is 5, 7, so I guess 3.
Three.
Electric damage. And that's with the half.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled terrible then.
Yeah, I did. I rolled 2 1s.
Yikes.
Shouldn't you have,
Two 1s, a 2, and a 3, sorry. My 4d4.
Alright, and which 2 was it again? Sorry.
Hang on a second. Yeah, okay, that does math. Sorry. Anyway, the 2 closer, the 2 like in the middle of the water.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're the only ones I can reach from here. Because 30 feet is super fucking short.
Mhm. Oh wait, nope, I want to choose. Okay, Sucker, your turn.
Right.
And remember, you get 4 actions.
Alright, let's see here. This is so weird. So I can actually understand what is happening. Alright, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright. 10-foot burst, right, DM?
For what?
I mean, that's this size that I have blocked out is what you will accept as a 10-foot burst.
I believe so.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page, I'm gonna move that over there, and I'm gonna move this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that at least touches all 3 of them, right? Or is this one not in it?
Let me get up. It's stuck on the floor. 1 second, I gotta move it. Get it to behave.
Pulling out T removed my thing.
So, you're
Or
wanting.
should be smaller, I think.
I am somewhat in the process of checking.
Unless they've stated it somewhere. I'm using the 4th edition definition of a burst.
They do have it stated in the book.
I posted something.
Yeah.
There we go.
You might still be able to get all.
Okay, so bursts
Three of
are
them.
centered on corners, not squares.
That's idiotic, but okay.
Well, it's so that they are 10 feet across.
Is it 10 feet across or 10-foot radius?
It's a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so
So
it's
it's like-
20
so
feet
that the-
across.
20 feet, but still it's not 25.
Yes, I got that from they centered it on a corner, which is asinine. I can only hit 2 of them.
That's still 2 of them.
I want to use Revealing Light, which is 120-foot range, 10-foot burst.
Okay.
With a 2nd level spell, they have to make a reflex save. The DC is 11.
11
No,
can't
the
be, right?
DC is 21. I reversed my spell attack roll and my spell DC.
All right.
21.
Okay, good. So they got a 12 for the closest one. The second closest one got
Wow.
a natural 20 for 27.
Wow.
So it got a critical
Wait.
success.
Did both of them
That
get
will
a
not-
21 for me
Yeah,
last
you're right,
time?
that is a critical success.
I think I did that by mistake. Yes, let me roll you a second one, see if I can put more damage on, say, the further one.
Wow, they're
Nope.
even
Wow.
stupider in the way that they define areas. Can I ignore the book because it's stupid?
I don't think so, no.
I'm going to.
No.
Oh my god.
Why do you find it stupid?
Because they made it circular.
Yes, because they use 1-2-1 movement.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the space that it covers.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Is that still just a success, or is that a crit success now? Do I regret saying anything?
Second, so what was your DC? Was 21, you said?
21, yeah.
Then we got a 25, so not a critical
Okay,
success.
cool.
They have to get a 20 for a
Lovely.
critical success.
Alright, so then yeah, they still both take 3.
Alright, so the closest one failed, the further one critically succeeded. So what is the result of a failure?
The results of a failure is light affects the creature for 1 minute, which means for 1 minute they are dazzled.
Alright. That one's dazzled for 1 minute.
The other one critically succeeded, which means nothing happens.
Okay. Stats. Okay, and it's for 1 minute.
Yes. Crit success
Okay.
has unaffected.
Marked it as dazzled for 1 minute.
Keep thinking of revealing light like fairy fire, and it's not as good as fairy fire.
It's not.
The dazzled.
Yeah. Just means it has to pass a flat check anytime it tries
Yeah.
to target somebody, which is 5.
Fun times. Such
Yep.
fun.
That's it for... Well, no, I have 2 more actions.
I believe so.
Alright, let me check something. How many of those did I prepare? I did prepare 2. Okay. Is there a 10-foot...
Yeah, you can definitely get the back 2. So want to make the save again?
Yeah, let me just double check and make sure that saving doesn't make them immune. It does not say that they become immune if they succeed, so he gets to make the check again.
Alright.
And that's both of my castings of not fairy fire.
Alright, save again. Need my dice. Where are my dice going? I've been not in that mode. Save number 1 for the closer one.
Jeez.
25.
Yeah, that passes.
Save number 2. That is a 23. So 2 successes, which I think means they're dice for 2 rounds.
2 rounds.
Okay.
Man.
I will put that.
Nat 20, an 18, and a 16. I wish my rolls were that good.
This is probably the point where I'd start fudging them, but I don't have my dice on me at the moment. I think I left them in my car. Whoops.
It is technically time anyway.
True.
Oops. No?
Yes.
Isn't that for half an hour? Oh no, it's at 3. I thought it was 3:30. Oh, yeah. My brain is all over the place today. I am so sorry.
It's okay. They're all days for 2 rounds minimum, so that's not bad.
Yep, and let's see. Game tools.
Dazzled, not dazed.
Status. Confused. Tools. Confused. Stats. 2.
So
Yeah.
the 2 and the. Hang on. So 2 of them succeeded and 1 failed?
Yes.
So the 2 that succeeded are dazzled for 2 rounds?
Yes. 2 rounds on these 2. 1 minute on the
I have
last
it.
one.
I have it marked down on their tokens. I have them I wrote in the yellow
Yeah.
stat as dazzled and have both those marked as 2, the other one marked as 10.
Oh,
Yeah, we are currently past time.
I put it in
So,
Discord.
I will do my very best to have much more next week. I am sorry for this shit show of an episode.
They happen. It's been on. We've been off for a while. Got to get back into
Yep.
the thing of it.
Didn't help that we didn't know what the fuck we wanted to do.
We chased down a lot of our leads. We gotta come up with new leads.
I'm going to say that assuming we survive this and get out to make it back to our hotel, our inn, I'm going to spend this evening putting together a list of points of interest and known events. And hopefully that'll help us keep track of our leads.
Alright, well,
That's what
I will see you all hopefully next week.
hopefully.
I don't have anything going on at least, so should be fine on my end.
Sorry, that sounds like
That's-
a question. It was a wish.
Yeah. And if y'all could work on leveling up between sessions, I expect to give you one when this fight is over, because you probably earned it the last one, but, you know, this one just to be sure.
Oh dear.
Can do.
Oh no.
Because you did complete a challenge rating 8 and then 5 encounter back to back
We're very cool.
with the Cyclopses alone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's not counting the other things in between.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright, well done. Thank y'all for being here, and hopefully everybody's having a good time. We will see you next time on Let's Do the Time Loop Again! Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye bye.